Hi, I'm Keith Cotter and welcome to the HSB Academy tutorial session. In this session today we're going to learn about using the match framing style. This will allow you to take your architectural wall and essentially match the framing style that you'll have created using hsbStickFrame. You'll be able to align it either to the inside or the outside of your Revit wall, or even possibly to the center of it, or you may want to offset it within. So essentially you're arriving at a final result where you can exactly place your framing style within your Revit wall to the place where you want to frame it. So how do we do this? Well, you select basically the wall that you have in question, and when you select it, you have access here to the match framing style. You can also match the framing styles from the hsbStickFrame ribbon and access the same command here called match framing style. This will present us with the match framing style, and on the left here it currently shows me whatever walls you have in Revit that are currently active in your template file. Of course, I could also see all the walls that are in my template file not necessarily being used, but I only want to show the ones that are used at the moment in my template file. The next thing I want to do is here on the left is currently showing me the makeup of my Revit architectural wall, and I want to match that essentially to a framing style. So I'm going to pick the 140 external framing style, and you'll now see here on the right it shows me currently the makeup of that particular wall in this case. At the moment this has a 140 zone 0. And the wall that we are matching here in the architectural wall is also 140. So everything matches, all good. But what if we had a framing style that wasn't exactly the same width as what was drawn on the architectural wall? Well, in this case, I'm going to show you how you would deal with that. So I'm going to make my framing style now an 89 external. And suddenly you'll now see that it's aligned to one side of the wall. We can change that alignment by using the alignment change values here. At the moment you can see it's aligned to the exterior side of the wall, but I may choose to go to the interior, or I could go to the center of the wall, and choosing whichever option I want to use. What I can also do is change the arrow side. Now, what's the significance of the arrow? The arrow is essentially the direction you want to look at the wall. So do you want to look at the wall from the exterior side looking in, or do you want to look from the interior side looking in? And that essentially controls the direction that you're looking at the wall from. We can also change the offset. So if you want to move this wall within that zone here, you can also change it by putting a value in here, and it will automatically move the wall and offset it within that zone. So you are now controlling explicitly where you want your framing style to frame finally within this wall. And finally, just as a little tip, if you see that when you're matching your frame style that something is not entirely correct in your frame style, a quick way to get to your frame styles editor is basically to pick that button, and that will allow you to get to the framing styles editor. So the last thing you now need to do is essentially save your file, and that will now save the match frame to the wall in question. I'm Keith Cotter and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next session.